There's nothing to see around here.
It's not thick like a mousse. Actually, if you're 180 tall, yeah, you should just take the train. We are going to have our lunch. We are trying the pineapple beef.
Oh, this is good. This is good. 3,143 meters.
My salted caramel though. Hi guys, welcome to another video. I am currently in Hanoi right now, going to Sapa tomorrow. So I just arrived in the evening and I will be grabbing my dinner, taking a sleeper bus up to Sapa, which I will meet my friend. I just arrived from my first stop. It is at the Bun Cha shop, which I found on Google has a high rating. So I got the set. I was quite surprised that the soup is pretty sweet. It provided a barbecue meat. It has beef ball inside the soup. That also comes with these crab meat fried fritters, which generally they are very good with the vegetable filling. But I wanted to try with the crab filling for today. So this is first time having a Bun Cha experience. I don't really see this in Singapore, so it's pretty new to me. I like it. Yeah. So next stop I have arrived at Cafe Giang. So it's one of the popular egg coffee places. I had 2 hours to spare, so I decided to just come over for a cup of coffee before I head over to check in on my bus. So as you guys know, I drink a lot of coffee, but usually I drink black coffee or Americano, so this will be a bit different. It's not thick like a mousse, has the mild coffee taste. I guess I can't really taste if it's eggy. It's a bit eggy with like the coffee. Quite an interesting coffee, but wouldn't say that it's my everyday go-to coffee. It's nice actually. So before boarding the bus, you have to take out your shoe because it's all carpeted inside. So they need it to be cleanliness. My friend took the same bus, but because he's generally very tall, so he's too short for this cabin. If I'm not wrong, this cabin is about maximum of 185 cm long. Yeah. Oh. I'm about 175, 76, and this is how I look on my feet. It's right under there, and my head is almost all the way. Actually, if you're 180 tall, yeah, you should just take the train. I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good morning guys, it's 5 AM right now. I just arrived in Sapa. It's very foggy right now. Everyone will arrive at the office and they will arrange a smaller van for you to transport to your hotel. Initially I thought I'm going to walk over, and it's kind of raining at this point, so it's great that they provide the shuttle services for you to send you to the hotel front.
What's up? Welcome to Sapa.
Why you fetch me? Currently we are going to prep first. Due to certain incidents, we are going to change room later on. So right now going to rest a bit, change up for trekking. Buffet starts at 6:30. It's 6 o'clock. It's already 5:30, so we'll probably go eat and then prepare for the trekking.
I think their selection of breakfast here is not too bad as compared to quite a few other hotels. I think they got great views, but currently it's quite foggy. Yeah. So Vince has been here for 2 days. How has it been for you for the past 2 days?
The view has been good, amazing, but today quite foggy. I think you will like it.
I arrived in a more rainy season right now, so hopefully both our activity for today and tomorrow wouldn't be so affected. So for the first activity for today, we are going for Lao Cai trekking right now. The weather isn't still very good. So when we did our booking, only just found out that we have a clash with the later on activity, so we might actually come back early. Later on, I will show you all about Lao Cai. We are walking in the drizzle right now. So far still okay. Yeah, and the guide asked us to change, to get us to rent our boots so that, because later on it will be more slippery and muddy. So it's best that we rent a boot. So we rented for 40,000 for a day. Otherwise, if you bring your own trekking shoe, that would be the best. So currently we are at Lao Cai San 2 bridge. Suggested that we can take the short road via the below, or we take the long road through the bridge, which is much more amazing. And on our right, you can see the dam right here. Insane view though. We are at the end of the trekking. Currently, we are at the restaurant right now. We are going to have our lunch. So, amazing view right now. We have the chicken, tofu, cucumber, ngoh hiang, and vegetables, cabbages, which is, I think, is enough for quite a bit. So we have just concluded our lunch. Quite a homely feel.
Also, it's very flavorful.
For this restaurant, it's mostly tour groups that comes here to eat. And because if you book trekking with Lao Cai, most likely you'll come here and then have these meals. And for this trekking tour, I have to let you know that it's a minimum of 2 people. If you're a solo person, you probably have to pay for 2 person just to walk on the trek.
You want to be like a 7 hours to 8 hours. For what? For marching ride.
The rice.
Yeah, when the ride ready, going to be like this. So first they put inside all be like this. They still have the skin.
Now we're just waiting for the van to arrive to pick us up to send us back to the hotels, which takes about half an hour, right? Hi guys, show you guys the room. Welcome to our room. We got a 1 bedroom for us. They are known for the views. Lie. As you know, it's very misty, so can't really see much. The monorail pass by here is where everybody takes the nice photo. So let me show you the bathroom then. Yeah, you wash hand here because inside is meant for just the peeing, shower head. Actually, you still can shower in the nice view, you know. Except that as long as you don't get caught by other people, because it's like we are on the 2nd level, so you can see whatever outside there. We are at the restaurant, so we are trying out the complimentary lunch right now. So there's different combo set. So we got the one with the sweet and sour pork rib, and the pork soup with the egg and so far the lunch is okay. So I went down. So in Viettrekking there's a cafe below the restaurant. So I got myself a coffee in the clouds and a tiramisu. Yeah. We plan to stay here for a while to do some work before we head out for dinner. Hi guys, now at our dinner we are at Cirrus place. So apparently Vincent found this on TikTok and it's owned by a Singaporean. So I found out that he actually cooked for President Obama back in 2010. So right now we are trying a few dishes. We are trying the pineapple beef, the flaming pineapple beef, which is beef in the pineapple and they flame it up. Second, we got this coconut chicken curry set. So it comes with 2 rice and 1 coconut drink. And I have no idea why they only come out with 1 drink. And last one, we try something more towards the Singapore local, which is chayote leaf. So we are ordering something similar to like a sambal kangkong but with travel daily. So we got the rock sprout, which is like the winter seasonal item, and the owner said that it tastes like asparagus, so it's what he will recommend. So because we didn't order a lot of things, so we can manage to order this. And the bamboo rice is also one of the important, interesting items. So Vincent decided for that as well. I think we can fit all this, so it isn't too much for us. So for the beef, when you order, you have to wait for it to burn finish, and after that we can start to eat it.
哇，guys，这个配 prata 配面包都蛮那个妙的。
Good morning, guys. It is the next day in Sapa, and we are currently at the Gecko Cafe. It is raining quite a bit, so we are currently having our coffee here before we head up to the Fansipan Peak. Hopefully, the weather is good for us because it has been raining since the whole day, and I couldn't get any shot from my hotel room. So not so lucky for me. Okay, now we are in the funicular. We are most likely going to the funicular up to another station where we will be taking a cable car up to the Fansipan Peak. So if you book via the Klook, they will send you an email with the QR code. So you don't have to exchange for any ticket, and you can just scan the QR code. Otherwise, if you didn't buy online, you can always go to the station at the Sapa Central to buy the tickets.
I'm not sure how much the ticket costs if you buy from here, but I saw like what 300, 500 dong. But I'm not sure.
We can just go there see actually later on. Yeah, and I voice over.
But we're quite lucky. We don't have a lot of people in the train now. Maybe due to the weather, maybe due to the timing that we're going.
Yeah.
We have arrived at the Fansipan Station. Now we are walking up to the Fansipan Peak, passing by the Buddha. As you can see, there's nothing to see around here. Once you arrive at the station, you're supposed to go up to level 2 and walk out of the restaurant. It was confusing at first. So here we have arrived at the entrance, which we have arrived at our first checkpoint, which is the Buddha. As you can see, it's not a very clear view. With such weather, I don't think that we might visit other places. With the thin air and the stats to just 1/3 of the point, it can be quite challenging to many people. Now we have arrived at the Fansipan Peak. As you can see, we are 3,143 meters above the sea level. In here, you can take photos with the flag that they provide. Below, there's a tower of the flag, Vietnamese flag, where people are providing photography for you. The height itself was pretty okay for us. It was a lot shorter than we expected. It looks very long on the map itself.
Okay, now we are back in Sapa Town. So the plan now is we get a quick grab of coffee and we'll head back to the hotel, and we might get a dinner at the nearby train station as well, since we have the trains departs at 9:30 p.m. So we got the tiramisu and the almond croissant. First time trying the coconut coffee. Oh, it's ice blended coconut. I thought it's iced coconut. Quite nice though. Honestly, why I got the almond croissant, right, is because it has this coating above. So it's not like how I usually see the almond croissant back home, where they just have almonds pasted all over it. This has a layer of this crust. Okay, this one a bit too bready, so maybe not so great. It's not as crispy. They warm me up. The top layer itself is quite crispy. So the croissant itself has a lot of pastry in the middle, so it looks like there's certain fillings. Yeah.
But the middle is cold.
The middle is cold. We are here quite early. The train only open at 9 p.m. So what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our dinner and then we'll come back, pick up our luggage, and then prepare for our train. And because of the weather, we wore slippers. So now we are at the Rock Pizza Lao Cai. It's just right across the parking lot from the train station. Based on Google, it's 4.5 rating. That's why we decided to come here. So I have ordered the sea salt coffee to try. This is my third or fourth version of the Vietnamese coffee. Like salted caramel though. Yeah, very salty. But the foam on top is actually quite cold. I have no idea why. I thought it would be like steamed milk. So let's see how it tastes for this. Actually, it looks like the wonton mee noodles. So I'm not sure whether this is like a common Vietnamese food. It's really like the e-milk, right? Whereby it's like half crispy, half soft. Now we are in our train. So in this train we have a few cabins where is provided by different train company. So in this room we got the VIP twins bed. So right beside us is a one queen's bed. In the queen's bed they have the one small sofa and one queen bed. So a little bit more spacious, and there's quite a few rooms in one coach. So if you are ever traveling to Sapa, I would suggest that you might take the train for a more comfortable experience as compared to the bus. So for this train that we got included the transport from the hotel to the train station. So I did a quick check on Grab. If you book without transportation and you book the Grab over to the train station at around Sapa Town, it will cost about 500,000 dongs. So for the bus we booked about a person is about $26 Sing. For the train we got the twin bed at $194.39. 194. If you want a more comfortable experience, I would suggest you to book the train, but it is definitely a lot more expensive as booking the sleeper bus, which costs about $26. With this train package, they provided quite a few things, including the toothbrush, the beer, 2 bottles of drinks, some snacks and coffee. In the train they have the basin for you to brush your teeth. So I guess sometimes in Sapa in Lao Cai it gets really cold. That's why they will use the heater. So to conclude the Sapa trip, what is your favourite activity of the whole trip though?
Cafe visit.
Cafe visit.
Yeah, I think the cafe visit was good. The weather is good, means the cafe visit is really good.
So my favourite activity is actually climbing up the Fansipan Peak. There isn't much of an activity for me, but it is quite fulfilling to climb the peak as well. Also, along the way, we were helping these few Korean men was like trying to find the way up to the peak as well. Unfortunately for us, that within these 2 days, the weather isn't very good. So I would really suggest you to come around July to September period where it is more cooling, but it is also not the raining season as well. So if you actually like this video, please help me like, subscribe and comment down below if any of these activities interest you and what else you like to see. So I'll see you guys in the next video in Hanoi. Bye guys.